Hey folks, my name is Jimmy King with Your News Detroit, and I got a special treat for you today on my webcast to you, the fan, the loyal Detroit Tigers fan. That might be changing pretty quick. If you haven't heard the rumors yet, Edwin Jackson's on the trading block, as well as our esteemed center fielder Curtis Granderson. They're both on the trading block, according to league sources and plenty of newspapers. Just type in Curtis Granderson trade on Google, and I'm sure you'll find it. Obviously, the Tigers are in free agency. We might be losing Placido Polanco. We might be losing Brandon Lyon, Fernando Rodney. We might be losing Adam Everett. We might be losing a whole bunch of key players to the Tigers' success or lack thereof last year. Some changes might be for the good. Others might be for the bad. Gerald Laird, by the way, is also scheduled to make $3.5 million next year. He's also on the trading block. I don't know who's going to buy him at that price, though, considering he had a very lowly 226 batting average. Or in that, I think it was 226, that general area. But right now, the Tigers, you know what? We're going to go on a field trip. I'm going to give you a little bit of a taste of what my whiteboard talk might be. So if you would indulge me, follow me this way. We are going to go out the door, into the hallway. We had a little bit of light thing. Yeah, this is Eastern Michigan, my floor O residence. So we're going to go right in here. I made for you, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much what I do in my free time. Yep, that's my whiteboard. But let's start right here. $30 million. These players are tied up in $30 million. We got 3 players, Nate Robertson, Dontrell Willis, and Jeremy Bonderman. As we move over, $64 million. We got 5 players tied up. Ordonez Guillen. And when you look at it, Robertson, Willis, and Bonderman are all among those 5 players scheduled to make $64 million. Then we go to the bigger list, the $100 million list. 9 players: Ordonez, Cabrera, Guillen, Inge, Granderson, Bonderman, Robertson, Willis, and Porcello. Those 9 players last year made a total of $1 million. So we're going to go over to our lovely free agent starting 9 list right here. We've got Avila behind the plate. We got a Cabrera and Inge on the corners. Scott Sizemore and Ramon Santiago starting in the middle infield. Carlos Guillen, Granderson, and Ordonez starting in the outfield. But this might be what could be happening. No more Granderson. This could have Avila, that could have been Gerald Laird, but I'm guessing Laird won't be back. We're just going to say Laird won't be back. If Everett's back, I think Everett would start over Santiago. I'm not necessarily left-handed, but in the interest of saving time, I'm just going to write Everett. That might be Everett. And I would personally like to re-sign Polanco. We'll just put Polly. Again, I'm not left-handed, so we're going to put Polly. Everett and Polly. So that looks pretty much the same as it did last year. Avila, he was a strong hitter, as I wrote very highly of him during the year. Look for him to potentially be that starting catcher next year. Granderson, who would he be replaced by? Perhaps could it be Ramirez? Hold on, let me see. Can you see? Okay, yeah, you can see. Ramirez, Wilkin Ramirez, or could it possibly be Cleet Thomas? So it could be either Cleet Thomas or Wilkin Ramirez. How about this? How about we dump Everett, move Guillen right back into the middle infield at shortstop where he's played in the past. How about we sign a free agent like, I don't know, Matt Holliday? We're going to throw him out there. Matt Holliday. Maybe if we do get rid of Granderson, how about we get Johnny Damon in that trade or whoever, some random free agent that New York's touting. I wouldn't trust New York. They're full of lies anyway. But even if you throw Guillen back in here, that's another 280 with average power bat in the middle infield. And then Matt Holliday, a perennial all-star left fielder. Throw that. See, that would be my guess at the starting 9 next year. Even though I don't think the Tigers will be going for Holliday, that's my wild card. I think the Tigers should go for Matt Holliday. So we're gonna make the journey back. I'm gonna give you the first-hand experience of me walking. This would be Putnam Hall, for those of you familiar with Eastern, or the first-year center for those of you who aren't. And we're back in my place, doing a little bit of a spin move. Gonna sit you right back down. All right, there we go. So that's a little taste of what might be in store for the Tigers in the offseason. Like I said, I crunched the numbers a little bit for you. 3 players making $30 million, 5 making $64 million, 2 of them of which are starters, 3 of which are non-contributors. What I would do if I were the GM, I would try to restructure the contracts of Magglio Ordonez, sign him to a 3-year deal or so, 3 or 4-year deal with an option on the 4th year. Average at about $7 to $13 million with incentives if you're going to go for the $7 million option, or a solid $12 million. You've got $10 million wrapped up in Dontrelle Willis right now, which you can't break the bank for that. We'll pull just another Gary Sheffield incident, and we were paying him, but we weren't using him last year because he was such a distraction. But hey, he still hit his big homers when he needed to, his 500th homer elsewhere. That would have drawn some fans to Comerica Park. Dombrowski, did you ever think about that? Probably not. So that's what we have for free agency. Take a deep breath. I know that's a lot to digest in only 6 minutes and some change. But that's what we have in store right now for free agency. The Yankees are looking into Curtis Granderson. The Chicago Cubs are looking, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are looking into Edwin Jackson. Nothing is finite yet. Obviously, just David Dombrowski at the GM's meeting in Florida. Talked to a couple GMs, wanted to shop his ideas around. I can't, knowing Dave Dombrowski and how he's done with the Tigers so far, I can't really imagine he would do something too drastic without getting something in return. We did get rid of Andrew Miller and Cameron Maybin and brought back a solid Miguel Cabrera. I think we got the better end of the trade, even if we only got Cabrera without Willis. They can have Willis back. I personally don't want Willis back. I want to hear what you, the fans, think about this. I really do want to hear what you, the fans, think about this. Email me. My email is jkingjr@emich.edu. That's jkingjr@emich.edu. Email me. My next column about the Tigers free agency will come in the middle of next week. I'm going to have your fan comments on that as well. If I'm just spitting rage right here, let me know about it. If you think that my ideas are good, let me know about it. And give me your own ideas. You, the fans, are what keeps me in business. So, again, let me know what you think. If you want to send me some cool videos with your own personal rants, feel free to do that. Those are always entertaining. I get a couple of those a week. Again, tell me what you think. I want to know. You, the reader, you, the viewer, keep me in business. I want to know what you guys think. All right, from Eastern Michigan University and Your News Detroit, my name is Jimmy King. I'll see you tomorrow for Kings Week 10 predictions. San Francisco did beat Chicago this week, so for those of you Detroit Lions faithful, you might have a chance. You might have a chance still with Chicago going down. Maybe we'll come in third this year. It could happen. Hey, the Bears, they're struggling. Jay Cutler's struggling, but again, I'll talk more about it tomorrow. I've wasted about 8.5 minutes of your time, and I want you not really to waste my time because you keep me in business. I want to know what you guys think. I want to take the time. I'm going to read every email that you guys send to me, and I'll bring some of the best ones on the air from my webcam next week. All right, from Eastern Michigan, Your News Detroit, my name's Jimmy King.